Hello, hello, hello. Good morning from Seoul in South Korea. My name is Spiff. Um, Here with my sister Coco, and you're watching us on the podcast you've always enjoyed watching. We are back again to bring you another interesting episode. We hope you find it interesting. Sister Coco, a quick introduction, and then I'll come back to complete the intro.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming, everybody. This is Coco from Virginia Beach, Virginia, United States, originally from Japan. Yes. Thank you for coming back. This is the Spiff and Coco weekly podcast. I forgot to put this. There you go. Okay. Yes. So, we're talking about all different kind of things every single week. So I hope you everybody enjoy. Thank you, Spiff. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Sis Coco. Now, today, we will be talking about something that's important to every one of us. But as usual, let me quickly introduce myself just as my sister has done. I'm
Mhm.
Spiff. I'm a father, I'm a educator, I am a digital business owner. And always said, I am one that has the passion for what I do and also the perseverance for what I do. And today we will be talking about that key word, perseverance. Perseverance is a quality that every one of us need.
Mhm.
I think in everything we do in life, perseverance is a core part of what takes us from the onset to
Mhm.
the desired result. If we do not persevere, we can easily fall backwards, or we can easily lag behind
Mhm.
as we pursue our courses in life. So today we'll be discussing perseverance. And for those who may not know, just a quick insight on perseverance. It says that perseverance is a steadfast pursuit of goals despite delays, despite setbacks, despite difficulties. So one thing we know about life is that irrespective of what we do,
Mhm.
sometimes there could be delays, setbacks, or difficulties. There could be obstacles in your path. But
Yes.
how do you go about it? Do you just give it up, or do you re-strategize? Do you pivot and then
Mhm.
take it on again? So today, as we discuss perseverance, you get to learn as to how
Yes.
perseverance can be a key to
Yes.
success in what you do. Sister Coco, are
Yes.
you a persevering person? Would you say you persevere?
Since since I start this business, I pretty much basically even before the business, I own my nail shop. So pretty much, I believe myself perseverance, or maybe the
Okay.
way that being patient. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the being patient, but so when I see the difference, being patient and perseverance is a little different, because it seems like the being patient is kind of like a waiting quiet,
Mm-hmm.
be stay quiet, stay calm, waiting if it's something coming from outcome.
Yeah.
But the perseverance is more like a sounds like a more active from your side, and never stop, keep continue, kind of like a consistency, but it's more like activity, active, being active,
Yeah.
do never give up, you know.
Mm.
This is more like more powerful when it comes to the digital business, because I think this digital business is we using a social media, right? And then
Mhm.
attracting people. That's how we marketing business, online business. That's what we doing. So pretty much when we, broadcasting or posting stuff on the social media, you don't even see all the audience face, or what is the reaction each people's things, but
Mm.
always see is number, right? So the number, so kind of like just doing one way, So sometimes it's hard to keep consistency, or you know, hard to keep motivation, and that means, kind of like discourage about perseverance.
Yeah,
Be-
it's one of those setbacks we're talking about. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
so it's, I don't think it's easy, but that's why the perseverance is the key to success.
I
Be-
agree with you. Thank you
yeah,
very much.
yes,
Yeah,
that's what
thank
I,
you very much.
yes. Mhm.
So you say you hit the nail on the head there, because um, when I think of perseverance, I think of it in life and in business as well. You understand me?
Mhm.
And in life, I see perseverance as a quality that builds resilience.
Yeah.
You see, it helps you stay your course, even
Yeah.
though you are facing challenges. But in business, perseverance would require flexibility and adaptability, your ability to change according to the market trend, your ability to decide differently according to what you're experiencing.
Mhm.
Not being adaptable could result in stubbornly pursuing a failing strategy. You
Mm.
understand? That's why some people would say, if you wish to persevere in business, fail fast, learn quickly. You understand it? If
Oh.
you if you fail fast and you learn quickly, you
Oh.
can re-strategize and move on your course to your goal, and that keeps you going. But sometimes, for those who think, oh, perseverance is just about maintaining my ground, doing what I'm doing, even though it's not working, that's not the key. No, perseverance in life generally and perseverance in business are slightly different. Okay, in
Mm.
life, it means that you have built a resilient nature. You are
Mm.
able to endure. But
Mhm.
in business,
Mhm.
it shows the wisdom of adaptability, your ability to change and adjust according to the market, irrespective of what field of business you are in. So let's
Mm.
break down some aspects of perseverance.
Mhm.
And as usual, we're going to talk about a few here, but if you want to see the entire thing, go back to Facebook page or YouTube and you can see the write up to
Right.
read.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to take just one or two points.
Mhm.
And one of the biggest points, most especially as digital business owners,
Mhm.
one of the biggest points we want to talk about is embracing your why. You
Mm.
see, when you understand your personal or professional purpose for which you started your journey, your
Mhm.
business journey, that purpose would help you to maintain your motivation. You wouldn't be so easily discouraged. You wouldn't be so easily persuaded to give up. No, you
Mhm.
become so tenacious that irrespective of the difficulties or the challenges that every growing business today could
Mm.
face, you will maintain your focus.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I like that statement that says, keep your eyes on the prize. Like athletes, for them to run or jump and get the result they want, they
Mm.
already imagine themselves wearing that gold medal. You understand me? They already imagine themselves
Mhm.
going through the finish line, even though they've not done it, but that's their focus. So
Uh,
while they are running,
uh-huh.
all they see is
Mhm.
where they want to be. They don't care about the obstacle, the chairs, or the booze. They don't care about those. Their focus is where they want to be.
Yeah,
So
focus on
when
goal.
we know our why, when we have that clarity in mind, okay, this is why I came in here.
Yeah.
We have our destination,
Mhm.
the result we want to get. Now, the second thing that I would encourage to build perseverance is to build or to have a support system. We
Mm.
always have heard the statement that a tree does not become a forest.
Mm.
Never. For a tree to become a forest, it will take millennia.
Mm,
But if, as such, we ourselves want to grow, we cannot start reproducing everything on our own. No, we
mhm,
have to collaborate. We have to connect. We
mhm,
have to find communities that are achieving the results we want to achieve,
mhm,
plug in with them, and grow together. We don't have to face our challenges by ourselves. That's
mhm.
why, Coco, what you and I are doing here, uh, confession audience, you guys are getting good benefit,
Yes.
but we are getting a greater benefit. What do I mean? Coco and I have always been there to help each other go
Mhm.
through the challenges.
Yes.
We give each other the support, the insight, the inspiration, the encouragement, the congratulations, everything we need to keep going. That's why
Mhm.
we talk a lot before the program and a lot after the program. Yeah,
Who's talking?
I'm sorry, I'm confessing to the audience, but that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. And this is what a support system can be, because these discussions are not just blabbing. We are not just making noises. No, we are digging deeper into how to become better, not
Yeah.
just for ourselves, but for our future partners. It
Yes.
could be you watching right now. So
Yeah.
when we talk about building support systems,
Mhm.
we are not just building it, we are also living it, and we are benefiting from it already. So I'm
Yeah.
going to touch on these two key points. Know your reason for coming into anything you want to do, most especially when it is business. And
Yes.
secondly, have a good support system. If
Mhm.
you can secure these two, you have the possibility and the chance to go very far
Mhm.
compared to someone who doesn't have these at all. So
No.
these are 2 points I'm going to treat. Sister Coco, are there any other points you want to bring in when it comes to perseverance?
Yeah. So pretty much I think I didn't think that way when you pointed out, the perseverance on the private life, not on the business. It's a different perspective. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't think that way, because I was kind of like thinking about on the business. And since I started this business, kind of like this. But it's there's one of the things I've learned, of course, the mindset and, all the things I call it just a self growth because I feel
Mm,
like I sometimes when I look back, I said, yeah, I might be slow, but look how far I've come. And perseverance is the one of the two. Because okay, they said, okay, it's not a shame of falling, fail. If
mm,
you fail 7 times, you just get up in 8 times. That's what they always say. That's also the perseverance because you have to action, you have to get up, right? So keep going. That's the repeat. That was a business. So sometimes asking instead, am I becoming the kind of person who can handle the success I am working toward? In the future, am I becoming or not? Because sometimes the biggest transformation isn't in your business, like you said, it's in you, it's in your personal life, it's in yourself, not visible. So keep learning, keep growing, keep showing, keep be consistent. That's the bottom line of being a perseverance. The because of every step forward, no matter how small, no matter how slow, it's still progress. So the patience, like I said earlier, patience is wait. So
mhm.
the variance work while it waits. So it's more like action side. So your breakthrough may be closer than you think. You just don't see yet. So do not stop now. Our great leader, they always said, never quit, never quit.
Yeah,
That you can take a break, you can slow down, you
but
can
do
do
not
the
quit.
beautiful things today, but do not quit.
Mm,
That big difference. So that's your future self. With thank you for the refusing to give up.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Coco, for that. Thank
So
you. You know, when you were saying that earlier, I remember that saying that says,
yeah,
quitters never win, and winners never quit.
never quit.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that's so amazingly true. And audience, this is what we brought you.
Mm-hmm.
Please be someone, be a business, be an entity that perseveres. It's it's I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier than you think. Most
Yep.
especially if you are not walking the journey alone. If you have people around you of like mind, it's
Yes.
easier than you think. It's
Yes.
easier than you think. We all have gone through so many challenges and difficulties in setting up our businesses and growing it and all of that. But we are still doing it with joy. We are still doing it with purpose. We are still doing it with our goals
Yep.
right in front of us because we have people around us.
Yes.
As I always say, we are about 300,000 members strong around the world, if not more.
Ah,
And amongst all of these, you find your brother, like me, and you find your sister, like
like,
Coco.
mm-hmm.
And somehow, some way, the family continues.
Yes.
So we hope for you and your loved ones to have an amazing day, an amazing night, and to wake up ready to persevere and get that goal.
Yes.
Yes, get that goal. Go for
Yes.
it. You can do it.
You can do it.
Success to you.
You
Yep,
got it. Mm-hmm.
you got it. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next week.
See you again.
Bye.